32
doesn't care.
32 is Pippen. In front of Pippen is Allen Iverson.
With 0 rings. And Allen Iverson's my guy. But Allen Iverson has 0 rings, and he's ahead of Scottie Pippen, who has 6. And all Gilbert Arenas literally said was they don't respect the second or third option. It's clear as day they do not compare a second or third option winning a ring compared to a first option winning a ring. It's clear as day that they don't. The voters didn't. Because why would Scottie be behind Allen Iverson? Why? Why would Clay be left off, but Damian Lillard is on the list? It's your time. It's his time. It's Bam's time. Bam's time to sign. Hey, we on YouTube Live with it, though. Draymond calls out Gilbert Arenas' take on ring culture. So I seen the snippets of this on Twitter, but I haven't seen the full thing. We about to watch it right now on live. Pretty much the little section I read on Twitter pretty much was just saying, oh, Draymond Green didn't like what Gilbert Arenas was saying about how rings matter but don't matter as far as how a player is listed all-time great. Let's see what they was talking about. This is also something I want to
we need to talk about involves you, Gil. So you were on First Take last week. Had some lengthy discussions about ring culture. Well, Draymond Green appeared to disagree.
Let's go, Draymond.
With your comments about ring culture last week on First Take. You said that rings of players who were second options are not held in the same regard as those who were first options on championship teams. So Draymond went on Threads. And posted the following. He said
a bunch of non-championships having championship conversation. The world we live in is crazy. The thing about basketball players saying this, that's like if Draymond Green, that's like if you speak on politics or something. You're not a politician, so why are you speaking on politics? That's the thing. Like, I get it. It's certain areas that I may not understand because I didn't play in the NBA. If someone who's never been in a locker room, play a sport, period. Like, put the professional to the side, play the sport, period. Been in that locker room, understands, like, so there's going to be people who don't understand what happens in the locker room stays in the locker room because they never been in a locker room. There's certain stuff, yes, you're not going to understand. But not being able to speak on something that you have experienced somewhat, not in the same regard at the highest level, but because you didn't experience it at the highest level, you can't speak on it. I don't agree with that. Like I just said, you're not a politician, but you probably have spoken on politics before. You probably have spoken on a lot of shit that is not in your field. So, yeah, a bunch of non-champions have championship conversations. The world we live in is crazy. You should thank us for the convo. So second options and thirds get a fair judgment. Clay with 4 rings left off the top 75. Pippen has 6 rings and sits 32 all time. 6 people in front of him with no rings. Why? Not my opinion. It's my research that exposed they don't get the second option. That exposed they don't respect second option rings. Everything, because I saw this part on Twitter. Everything Gilbert Arenas just said in here is facts. They don't respect it. Because why is... Let's go to the... Because this is what I did, guys. Look at this. This is what I did. Hold on. Where is it at? This right here alone. What Draymond Green just said. Draymond Green said a bunch of non-championship champions having championship conversations. The world we live in is crazy. You should thank us for the convo so second options and thirds get a fair judgment. Clay with 4 rings is left off the top 75. Dame Lillard with 0 rings is number 75. This is proving his point. Second options, third option guys on teams do not get the same respect. Because why would Clay with 3 at this time, he has 4, well, Clay has 4, but at the time of the top 75, I don't think the Warriors had 1 yet. Again, he still didn't make 75, but Dame with 0 rings, 0 MVPs, made it. Why? Because Dame's been the number 1 option his whole career. Move down. Anthony Davis, less rings, 71. But hold on, it gets better.
Bunch of non-champions having championship conversations. This world we live in is crazy. As to which, Gil, you responded. You said, you should thank us for the convo so second options and thirds get a fair judgment. Clay with 4 rings left off the top 75. Pippen has 6 rings and sits 32 all time. 6 people in front of him with no ring.
6 people in front of a 6-time champion, Scottie Pippen. Six people are in front of him. Why? And it gets funnier because wait till you find out who made the list. Wait till you find out. That's why Draymond took an L on this one. Wait, just wait.
Exclamation point. Not my opinion. It's my research that exposed they don't respect second option rings. So
Come on, my friend, like that.
I'm not coming at him. What am I coming at?
we're not done. We're not done. We're not
Gilbert
done. That's just the
suit
first
is
part.
crazy.
No,
Draymond did offer a response. He quite frankly responded back with the following. Said,
There will never be a reason for me to thank y'all about anything involving the game of basketball. There's also nothing you guys can say or a topic y'all can cover that can change anything for me when it comes to the game of basketball or the NBA. Only someone who has never been in championship would think that's a conversation that would ever matter. Your research was just missing one key perspective. A champion that understands what it means and take to do. So it's just a tad bit flawed. This is a feelings and personal response when he hits you with the fact. I don't got no problem. I always said Draymond Green seemed like that dude you would kick it with on the road. I always said they seemed like a cool ass dude off like on some chill shit. Like when you're not on the court, he seemed like a chill ass dude. He'd be tripping a lot, but look, there's nothing. There would never be anything to thank y'all about anything involving the game of basketball. That's bullshit, bro. It's Gilbert Arenas. That's bullshit. You don't have to saying. That's bullshit, bro. You're not being real now. Like you letting feelings get involved now. There's also nothing you guys can say on the topic. Y'all can never like this was a feelings response because you didn't answer his question. Why is Scottie Pippen number 32, but 6 players ahead of him have 0 rings? Why is Clay left off? And Draymond Green probably knows who made the list too. Just know it wasn't no damn Bleacher Report. Y'all fell for that. This hella funny. They do this list shit. This Bleacher Report shit did that list and they did that. They put Kobe off of that. They put Kobe at like 11 or some shit, and all y'all fell for that shit. They did that shit on purpose, probably, bro, just so y'all could talk about it in videos, give hella responses. Y'all, they knew y'all would disagree. Disagreeing equals more engagement. Agreeing means less engagement. Y'all did that. They did that same shit with this NorCal rap shit I seen earlier today where they had certain rappers from the Bay Area or NorCal not on the list, top 50, whatever. They had certain people ranked lower than what they should have been ranked higher. They do that shit on purpose because they know y'all gonna disagree. It gets more engagement, more comments, more posts. Like, these people tripping. These people this, these people that. They do that shit on purpose, bro. Disagreeing equals more engagement. Agreeing means less engagement. And y'all fall for it every time. Let's continue, though.
there would never be a reason for me to thank y'all about anything involving the game of basketball. Not one particular thing. He said anything involving the game of basketball.
Again, that's a feeling response. That's an emotional response.
Well, not one thing. Not even the Gilbert Arenas provision in the CBA, nothing. There's also nothing you guys can say or topic y'all can cover that can change anything for me when it comes to the game of basketball or the NBA. Only someone who has never been a champion would think that that's a conversation that would ever matter. Your research was just missing one key perspective, a champion that understands what it means and takes to do so. So it's just a tad bit flawed.
The research wasn't flawed because the research showed he knows who made that list too. He's the whole never be a reason for me to thank y'all about anything involving basketball. All right, now you.
Now, God, we'll point out you are a Big 3 champion. You are a Battle Mode 2-on-2 champion.
That's how my
Swaggy
captain come through. That's how my fucking captain come through.
You know what? Something's wrong with y'all.
Okay, here you go. There you go.
The problem is, I say research, you say personal.
Right.
I'm pretty sure the conversation between them when Clay didn't make it, and they're sitting there asking why and crying and doing all this, someone goes and does the research for you.
Right.
And then gives you the answer. And then you attack the researcher.
Right.
If you think there's something off about what I'm saying, then you answer the question. Why do you think Clay, at the moment of time when they're voting, has 3 rings. He has 2 All-NBAs, and he has 5 All-Stars. Why would that man be left off the top 75 for number 75, who has 6 All-NBAs and 6 All-Stars? You would
0 rings, and he's talking about Damian Lillard. Draymond Green, he never answered that. He went straight into he put his personal feelings and some emotional shit. He did not answer the question. Gilbert Arenas literally said, well, I'm not saying Gil's always right about it. There's a lot of shit he be saying that be skewed off. The more you talk and the bigger you become, the more eyes are on you, and the more they're able to catch some weird shit that you may say. But Clay, literally, that your own teammate who used to be your teammate is a perfect example why they don't respect, because the voters, y'all gonna find out who the voters are literally saying what Gil said. Because why is Scottie Pippen ranked number 32, but 6 players ahead of him have 0 rings? Why is Dame Lillard a top 75 player with 0 rings? Why is Russell Westbrook, even though that's my guy, I'm not saying he shouldn't be on that list, but I'm just using this example. Why is he a top 75? Why is Anthony Davis a top 75? Put them last ones I just said to the side. We could just do the Scottie Pippen alone. Allen Iverson's 31. Why is Allen Iverson ahead of Scottie Pippen then? You never answered the question. You just got to some personal feeling shit.
I think the 3 championships will push him over the top. So if you don't like my fucking research and my answer, then you answer it. And please don't say, I don't care. Come up with an educated answer.
No response. What if
32,
doesn't care?
32 is Pippen. In front of Pippen is Allen Iverson.
With 0 rings. And Allen Iverson's my guy. But Allen Iverson has 0 rings, and he's ahead of Scottie Pippen, who has 6. And all Gilbert Arenas literally said was they don't respect the second or third option. It's clear as day they do not compare a second or third option winning a ring compared to a first option winning a ring. It's clear as day that they don't. The voters didn't. Because why would Scottie be behind Allen Iverson? Why? Why would Clay be left off, but Damian Lillard is on the list? He didn't want to answer that. He just took it. Again, the non-championship guys are speaking on championships. That's exactly what that was his go-to. And these players, they don't admit when they're wrong.
So come up with an answer that you can help the public. It has nothing to do with your feelings. Because I seen the answer. I seen when the Isaiah Thomas statement that Isaiah made when he basically said something about KD, where KD basically saved y'all careers and made y'all Hall of Famers.
He said that,
but he gets disrespected. But he saved y'all. Like I seen that interview.
I didn't see that.
Which is neither here nor there. I did the research, and all I'm saying is, they, not me, bitch. This is not my personal opinion. They, from the research, seems like they don't give 2 shits about second option rings
or third options.
They're not valuing Scottie Pippen's 6 and 0, and Jordan's 6 and 0. They're not putting Kobe's 5 rings next to Derek Fisher's 5 rings. They're not.
These is facts. Come back with a fact. Don't come back with what you believe and what you feel. Go back with, nigga, what's there. Cause that's what he's saying is true. They're not putting them together. Otherwise, AI wouldn't be ahead of Scottie with 0
whatsoever. Right? That's not me saying this personally. Right? The people who are voting for you, they never won a championship. And if I ask you right now and say, what is harder to do? Win an MVP or win a championship? What would you say?
Probably harder to win an MVP.
Because MVP is an individual award. I can win a championship on a good team. which is still not easy to do. We don't downplay. I'm not one of them who say winning don't matter. Winning definitely matters, bro. But
Oh, disagree.
I say it's a championship.
Okay. Now,
You are a champ. You want to ask?
now mathematically, percentage-wise, what is harder? Winning the MVP is one person, right? It's you versus 449 other people. 0.001 chance. Hold on. One. That's MVPs are then. That's because it's one versus the field. 450 people. Now, when it comes to a championship, it's one team versus 29 other teams. Right? That's 17 players versus 433 other players. So your percentage is actually higher winning a ring because it's a team thing and there's 17 of you guys winning. There's only in history, out of all of the NBA, there's only been 36 MVPs. 36 in the game of basketball. There's only actually been 36. So when you think they're voting for your career and who you are as a player, when you're talking about your ranking, do you really believe that they're using rings as the base or they're using your individual accolades? Because, like I said, if I remove the rings, what I'm saying is if you remove the rings and I say, all right.
He's the Hall of Famer.
I get it. No, what I'm saying is.
But why is he not top 75?
Now tell me this.
Draymond.
I'm not asking that. I'm not talking about Hall of Fame. If I tell you who resume is better, 6 All-NBAs and 6 All-Stars, or 2 All-NBAs and 5 All-Stars, which one now belongs in 75? So now you know why Dame was 75 and he was pushed out. His body of work first is what we go off. The ring just solves the tie. If there's a tie, you got 6 All-Stars, you got 6 All-Stars, now I go to the rings. The rings don't supplement your individual greatness that you bring to the game.
I do too.
So when you think about, here,
I'm more hype than Clay.
hold on. So when you talk about Pippen,
Wait for him to take a breath. Just jump in.
when you talk about Pippen, and Allen Iverson's in front of him, Allen Iverson has 11 All-Stars, 4 scoring titles, 3-time steals champs, 7 All-NBAs, Rookie of the Year, 2-time All-Star MVP, 1-time All-MVP, right?
And what Clay do right after he didn't make it? Didn't they win the championship again right after that? Don't that like
As a
shut
team.
all that shit off? Like
he did. He won another championship. The resume he just listed for Allen Iverson, they still didn't put him below Scottie Pippen, with Scottie Pippen having 6 rings. That's all you need to know how they really view ranking players, bro.
that's what winning do. That's a winning mentality.
It shuts it off, but did it change anything? Did he move in front of him? It doesn't. Like that's what I'm saying. You're saying it means that it means something to the person who's doing it. Here's really a thing. What some person said. They said when you can't do anything individually, you use team accolades to justify it.
Damn.
He was a selfish person that said
Damn.
that, right?
Damn, that's.
Rashad, please.
That was my.
That
was a quote, not my opinion. I'm just giving you my opinion.
That's a bar to me.
What is the bar? Say it.
When you can't do what?
When you don't succeed individually, you use team stuff.
All right, so I have a question.
So if someone says I got MVPs, you say, oh, I got team wins. I got a championship.
Rashad, please jump in. Gil's taking a pause.
What y'all are?
What we play the game for?
Man, niggas is winners. I don't know what y'all
What do
are.
we play the game of
Man.
basketball?
What?
What's
Why do
his
we
name?
cry when we lose?
Aiden Naismith. Mr. Aiden Naismith. Right, we created this game called basketball.
James Naismith?
James.
I thought you were saying Aaron Naismith.
No.
James Naismith?
I just called him A. Smith.
Okay.
So I'm just, I'm like, all right, the game, the essence, man, the thing we grew up so passionately to be around was a team game. I think the top 50 may have fucked it up because they gave an indicator of where you should strive to try to be the top 50 players of all time. They all got jackets and shit. Then you introduce top 75, and then it just becomes not about team at all. Like we have sprouted
Because
seeds.
they can't win.
We sprouted seeds in the youth to make it now. Like
Can't win.
your resume is stronger than the team, and the team is what's gonna make your resume.
No, it's the opposite.
So,
They're
why is
spit-
Karl Malone and John Stockton and all those guys?
See, they don't want to answer that. Like,
What? What are they? What? Why they what?
Why
Why
they
they're
in
in the
front
top
of
50? And
Nobody cares about those lists.
You see,
No.
that's not a.
That's not what the thing is. The whole thing, nobody cares about. Just gonna let it. Y'all gonna.
Y'all making the list. Y'all
Who is-
making the list
who is
about
y'all?
basketball. It's not basketball.
Okay, hold on,
The
hold on,
essence of basketball is not making the top 75.
Hold on.
Winning championships.
Hold on.
Winning.
Can we?
The game, at the end of the game, I got more points than you.
Let's remove our emotions
That's it.
and talk like
That's
experts.
it. Win.
So when we talk about experts,
we all don't get the same award when we win. It's only a certain person. It's only the first person.
The only reward you get is the win.
So I get a win.
What are you talking about?
So I get a win. I'm a part of something in this ring, and I'm over here still, and I'm looking at.
You're a winner.
You're a winner.
Is that not enough?
No.
Okay. So y'all gotta go play some other shit. If you want to win in some other shit, feel more appreciated.
this is your personal feelings.
Win.
This is your.
When we walk away as winners, we're like, yo, I was an NCAA champion. I cut down the net. No one can ever take that away from me. I don't have to have made no money. I ain't had to make no record book appearance. I ain't had to score the most points. Man, I remember that day. That day gonna live forever.
That's your personal feeling. Then when someone
I think that's what Draymond is talking about too.
We're not talking about. I'm talking about research. You're pretending like I'm coming up with this. You're acting like I'm one of the 100 voters that voted for the criteria. I just do the research that shows you.
Talk about winning.
Because I did the research. When I ask you a question,
So it should be winners that's
when
doing the list.
I ask you the question,
Who's doing the list? Who's doing the list?
Change the whole list.
hold on.
Who's doing the list?
The whole list.
there's NBA.
That's the Who's doing the list? When you hear who's doing the list, all right, it's gonna make the shit clear.
players that actually vote. I come up with something and I say,
Hey, so that means all the voters should be winners. All the voters should be winners.
Who you
You
think
ain't
voted?
never done the shit. You don't know what it feels like.
Okay, hold on.
Like a nigga said.
No.
I mean, the list will be different.
Can you read? Can you read?
So Robert Horry.
Can you read so we can all
Winning
witness?
championships matter, man. Winning matters.
It does. I never said it didn't.
I didn't say it didn't.
It's what we play the game for.
Why are we talking about?
No. I want everybody to hold that thought.
Why niggas feel bad
Hold
for
on.
Tyrese?
I want everybody.
Game 7.
I want you to see y'all.
So top 75.
Okay, no. So listen. So when we say Clay in his 3 rings, his 3 rings is Klay Thompson, and he didn't make the top 75. Tell me who the fuck the voters are.
So the NBA 75th anniversary team was selected by a panel of 88 people, including current and former players, coaches, general
You said
managers.
current and what?
Current and formal players.
Current and former players.
Current and formal. Okay.
Coaches, general managers, team and league executives, WNBA legends, and sports writers. And
WNBA legends. I'm hearing all I needed to hear. Okay, it's players who involved in this shit. Former and current.
broadcasters.
Vote.
So some of this list included Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
A winner. Maybe they all didn't agree necessarily, but they all came to a conclusion, right? Right.
Tim Duncan, Bill
Tim Duncan, another winner.
Russell, Julius
Bill Russell, another winner.
Irving, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and many.
Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, many more.
Many more.
And these are winners who didn't put a winner on the list. These are winners that didn't put a winner on the list. These are winners that didn't put a winner on the list. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Bill Russell, Kareem, and all them. Didn't put Klay Thompson top 75. They all agree. They had to come to a conclusion. A foregone conclusion, right? They didn't put him top 75 with 3 rings, but they put somebody else, Dame Lillard, number 75 with 0 rings, right? They put Scottie Pippen 32, but put Allen Iverson 31. These are winners who did this. I'm confused. The episode should have stopped right here.
Those guys, hold on. Those guys who are voted as winners, as champions, as top 5, somehow left a guy who has 3 rings off, and you acting like I'm doing something fucked up.
The convo should have been stopped right then and there. That's what Draymond wasn't getting. The people who voted were winners. Yes, it was executive GMs, coaches, and shit like that. But you had Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, other greats who came to a conclusion to leave said player off with 3 rings. To put a player who has 0 rings ahead of Scottie Pippen, who has 6. Why did the conversation even continue after this?
Well,
Klay Thompson is sitting back and he's like, man, 75 or not,
Listen to
I
what
got
you're
3 chips in a lot.
Again, feelings. He's saying, I'm going off of what was said. Why aren't y'all going at them? They did it. That's what I said, that it looks like they don't respect second, third option guys to win rings. Because why are you leaving a 3-time champion at this time? He has 4 now, obviously. 3-time championship player off of the top 75. Why are you leaving him off, but you're putting a player who has nothing, no championship on there? What does it mean?
Money, different, all kind of shit.
Hold on. Listen to what y'all said. Remove yourself. The man with 3 rings, and we're saying they matter, and then his peers.
4.
At the time, it was 3. My research, 3, 2, and 5 at the time. His voters are other champions, dog. That's voting. They voted. Not me, nigga. They voted. Say the name again so we can see who we can blame for it. Not who
Is it
voted.
possible that the voters didn't vote for who they like because they don't like the nigga?
You see, and this is my other thing. When you prove a point and then they come at you with another angle, Michael Jordan and them did not vote Klay Thompson as a top 75 player with 3 rings at the time. But they voted Damian Lillard, who has 0. Now, did they not like them? What this? Klay probably ain't did shit to none of them. This is all before his time. What Klay probably a cool dude. They just don't respect second, third options over a first option who didn't win a ring or who did win a ring. That's just what it is. It's clear as day. Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, probably other coaches that played the game too, former players that became coaches, did not vote Klay Thompson in the top 75 with 3 championships at the time. But they voted someone who had 0 in Damian Lillard. And there's still a conversation. Clear as day, they don't respect. If you're not...
Okay, now you see the excuses. Now you see the
Exactly.
So vote.
So
No,
why does he have to be in somebody's list?
You
based
just
on
said
he's
winner.
a champion.
It's so important.
He's a
You're not. They weren't seeing the point. The point was, why are you coming at me for what I said when the voters are clearly thinking exactly or operating on exactly what I'm doing on what I just said, the research I said. You have a 3-time champion, did not make the top 75. But you had a 0-time championship make the top 75. And then you got Michael Jordan, Kareem, Magic, and them who've won. Former players that are coaches now who voted that. You have them. And we're still talking about this, trying to say that I'm crazy for what I said when these guys are the ones doing it. I just literally called out the research. I'm confused.
important. Winner.
It's not important.
Why are you offended with information? He came at me. I'm giving information.
Somebody that lost can't talk about
I'm giving.
You're giving me all.
I'm not giving you
No. Nick Young, you're not getting it. The players he just said won. And just said a player who didn't win isn't qualified for top 75. So what do you...
No, wait, hold on.
Exactly.
I'm not giving
That's
it
what
to
we're
you.
doing.
And I'm telling you-
We're going back in time, digging up bullshit information, bringing it to 2025 like it's relevant now.
Man.
That shit is old.
The top 75 just got to.
Wait, no.
What about it?
See, this is the problem with
What
these two.
about it?
That got.
Hey, you know what? And now I'm
Champions are
offended.
champions, bro.
That's fine. I'm not.
Where's the top champions list? Why are we
I
doing
don't
top? We don't
Talk to Michael Jordan and them. All Gilbert was saying is that they don't respect second and third option guys who win rings over a guy who's a first option to win it or not win it. And that's clear as day true. Talk to the voters about that. He just saying, he did the research and said it looks like they don't do that. Where's the top champions list? That's an emotional feelings response. That's all he's saying. He's not even saying he agreed that Clay shouldn't be top 75. He's just saying what the voters did, which was Michael Jordan and them. And y'all not saying nothing. Well, I ain't gonna say y'all. Nick Young and McCants ain't saying nothing to dude. Nothing to bro. Like nothing about that. You go talk to them. I'm just calling out what it was.
know, because we don't care no more. We don't care about who the top champions are.
Somebody else.
You know why I'm offended?
So you wouldn't want to be a top 75 player ever?
I'm a champion, bro.
Man,
That's not even about that though. It's not even about that. The fact is y'all moving the goalpost. All he was saying was, again, they don't respect second, third fiddle championship guys. Clear as day for not having Clay on the top 75, for having Allen Iverson ahead of Scottie Pippen, this, that, and the third, right? Clear as day they don't. That's all he was saying. And there's facts to back it up. And then you have the voters being former players and current players. And you just listed a bunch of champions who agreed that Clay is not a top 75 player. And there's still a conversation. This should just be funny to me, yo. It really do.
Man, somebody got pushed out of that 75, didn't they?
no.
can't.
Russell Westbrook and James Harden's in the top 75, dog.
Congratulations.
And look at Russ.
Shit, that's better
And
than
look
being
at Russ.
being a champion. Whoa. That's better than being a champion.
I don't even know why they even doing that, because this had nothing to do with that.
Being a second
Is it better
option.
than
It's better than
being
being
a
a second option.
Is it better than being
It's
a
better than being
champion?
a second option on the championship team.
Is it better than being
Better than being a second
champion?
option. It's better than being a second or third
They
option
never
on the
won.
championship
You
team.
can't argue. They never takes the.
I'm just
That's like
Better than being a champion. Being top 75 is better than being a champion.
Hey, listen.
Top 75.
Wait, hold on. BJ. No. Because I'm sick of these two niggas right here.
Okay. Well,
Man,
that,
I'm sick of you talking about winning.
No, wait, hold on, dog. I'm tired. I am tired.
Go to sleep, nigga.
No, I am tired of
Sleep on that
saying.
nigga.
Do what you
Sleep
do.
on that nigga.
Yeah, let's go, nigga. I'm tired of saying. Okay, cool. Get the fuck on out of here, nigga. I am tired of saying. I'm looking at a media personality, and I'm telling him, y'all did this, and I'm tired of these two niggas pretending I'm saying it. I'm telling him, y'all are fucking up, and these niggas is coming at me like I did something.
Michael Jordan and them created the list. They set the list. Former players, coaches, executive GMs, they did it. All I needed to hear was Michael Jordan, Magic, and them. They agreed that Clay is not a top 75 player with 3 championships. But they also agreed players with 0, like Dame, are top 75. Why is there even a conversation still, bro? I'm confused. Man. We're gonna leave that video alone, bro.